He probably has to go out.
Give it a rest, would you?
All right. What was I doing? I got some legendary. Where did I get that was a legendary? The Shredder. Oh, yeah. These are still broken. Those valuables to sell. Alright, what was next? Meeting place for Katalo. Gemini. Oh. That was... Alright, let's fast travel to Kotalo. I think it's the active quest. Yeah, it's way the F up here.
I think this is where Kotalo wanted to test out his new arm. Even though he didn't say how exactly. Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly.
He's either gonna fight me, which why would he make me come all the way out here to fight
Thank
me?
you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Or we're gonna hunt.
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Keep warm. Fair enough.
Oh, hold on. There was something. Hold on. There's some setting they added that I want to do. Pickup animations off. There we go. Now I can pick stuff up while running without it stopping me. See if I can
This is
just...
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see.
All right,
we'll
talk
see.
to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm. On that. Oh, you'll see. Come.
Yes.
This masked the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer. Oh, you'll see.
I'm on
I
to help.
keep saying that. In this primitive world, they can build something like this, something we cannot build.
After you.
Oh, he only has 4 fingers. Why? Why would they do that?
Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Hit that weak spot!
Oh, he's doing this thing. Fuck, I hate that move. Yo, Katalo, you gonna use that arm or what? I wish they could distract it, like even a little bit. He just did something to it, but what? Who knows? Alright, there we go. Got one. Got another one. I knocked it off. Nice. It's not even weak to pergola, right? Oh, fuck. No, let me skin you. Weak to ice and electric. Alright, let's try this out. Oh! Did I catch it? I didn't catch it. Yeah, he's got like an electric arm. Like, how cool is that? Oh, it went to the right. Nah, whatever. Just fucking kill it. All combat machines killed. Was this an Apex? I've already killed one of these, like a million times.
Well, Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels... wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks
I would. That's stupid.
for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The Ten be with you, Aloy.
Three skill points, huh? Ooh, perfect. I can max this thing out. I can use them whenever I need it now. I missed 2 of them. Perfect. I don't know how I'm supposed to know when that thing's coming back. And like where. You have to be so far away to use that effectively. Alright, so talk to Gaia for the Gemini. On hold, can't do. Well, maybe can't do. I don't know if I can do this. It's not on the map though. Like I can't. Like if I do that and then go to the map, there's just nothing. So can't be that. And besides the last hunting ground and the arena, there's not really anything else to do. So, oh, is this thing? All right, where were the pieces I knocked off? Wasn't one like right here? Oh, I should have run right to him again. Boom. You just picked that up. That's like such a cool quality of life improvement. Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? Oh. Huh. Oh. There's like a little bit of a stutter, but who cares? Like you can definitely feel when she's trying to stop to pick something up, but it doesn't really matter. And I guess I don't get those parts. They despawned. I mean, he did. There's no way he knocked them that far away. They definitely just despawned. Oh, is this the shelter? I think that's the shelter of, oh, no, it's not. Oh, wait, I didn't look at, this thing. Tide... Oh, yeah, I did Tide Ripper. Yeah. Let's quick save. Let's go back to base. Let's just do main stuff. So far away, though. It's insane. Map is huge. If they had DLC, I wonder where they would put it. Probably even further to the west, like maybe the Hawaiian Islands you sail to or something. They probably could just make the Hawaiian Islands much bigger, too. Like all the volcanic activity. The last, like, 1,000, 3,000 years, whatever it is. I think it's 1,000. Can't remember, though. And let's see if we can do any more overrides first, and then we'll go talk to Gaia. I checked last time, though. Well, that's gotta be Kotallo. Wait, workbench is in here, yeah. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I do have enough for Scorcher and Thunderjaw. Well, let's do Thunderjaw first. Dreadwing, yeah, if I could find one, maybe, yeah, like one Metal Fang. Shell Snapper. Slaughter Spine. I assume those things will come up over time. I'll get them eventually. Nope, don't need to do that. Is this a, it's here, icon's here, but nothing. Oh, who is this? Oh, this isn't Kotallo.
Back again.
Anything new around here?
Kotallo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, They would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
The Zeniths do something else. The Zeniths replace their whole bodies or something.
I should head out.
Right. I'll continue my research.
Where... I really wish the workbench and the stash were right next to each other. I always forget where my actual stash is. Is it in here? No, this... Yes, it is. I restocked on like nothing. I don't even know what I restocked on.
Beta's so frustrating. I don't get how she can be so negative all the time. I mean, we're clones of the same woman, and yet... she couldn't be more different from Elizabeth.
Exactly. F her.
So, we're fighting immortal.
Their banter is so good. You can just stand there probably for like hours and listen to new stuff. Wizards from the moon. Space
Welcome back,
wizards.
Aloy. I see you have obtained Omega clearance. Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
How did Gaia not have
Something
access
go
to
wrong with Zeta
destroy
and the rig?
Thebes?
Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your subfunctions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct, but the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
I don't know why it feels very contrived that Minerva can't mask our like stuff. And also I have 1 million friends now. Like why?
Aloy.
Like why can't I just use all of
But
them?
it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever.
This is one of the rare choices you get here.
Laurel and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
Rost.
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Rost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you.
That's setting me
You have
up.
to promise me once.
That's setting me up for failure. I know it is.
Of course.
Oh.
If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Right now. I'll give her 10 minutes though.
Aloy, whenever you are ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
How is there a side quest here though? Like, are there more side quests now? Like, randomly? Let's check all the major cities. It's not even just the major cities, though, I feel like. Right? Like... Let's go Thornmarsh. How about Lands... Legacy's Landfall? No, I wonder if I would even see it on the map unless I went there. You gotta go all the way out. So you can go to like any one of these though. Like Camp Nowhere had a random mission for me. Arrow Hand. I mean that shouldn't have any more missions. That's like a one and done. Their leader's dead. Bleeding Mark, right? Like I don't even know if they would have one. Let me just go see what this side mission is. Maybe I'll do that. Give her some time. Make it more canonically accurate. Oh my god. Wait, who has the mission? Probably the only one who hasn't given me a mission yet.
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for Gemini.
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Kotallo?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
I think.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more reading.
Ah, it wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it, though. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
Okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
I love
I
Erend.
should go.
That same here. I got a date with a cauldron to prepare for.
Varl and Zoe. Anya, or whatever. But Kotallo and Erend are two of a kind.
Everything okay?
They're amazing.
You and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a lively conversation.
We barely shouted.
We just
Barely
had a lot to talk
shouted.
about.
Unless everyone was
Does this
eavesdropping
mean
on the
she's coming with us to
focuses.
Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny.
Oh, jeez.
How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Kotallo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
I hope they aren't needed.
Like I said, just in case.
Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you, Varl.
They're building this up to be like the final mission. Or one of the close to the final ones. I don't think that's true. I mean, I already heard the voice line saying like, oh, I need to find a new cauldron to override the Sunwings. So I guess Gemini's gonna give me that.
What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
But I wonder if
I
it's
hope she'll
part of
come
this
with me.
mission or not.
At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah. You were right, you know. About keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back. Because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. and I took him for granted.
He was a good man. He raised you well.
I'm glad you're coming with me, Varl.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running.
Lies. Lies. Blasphemous lies.
Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a...
Oh my god.
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
Isn't it weird that peoples across the globe just came up with their own sayings for all the same situations?
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon.
Like, it's not weird. It's very
War is
telling.
something I promised myself I'd left behind.
Because
in
that's
Red
real,
Gates.
like in today's world, right?
The more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from our ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
I don't know what you're talking about. I should go.
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini,
You'll hear about it.
Man, even she thinks I'm gonna leave without her? I have yet to abandon her. And where's Kotallo? Where are you, you one-armed menace? Where are you? There he is. See that exclamation point through any wall. Oh.
All this time, I've been so focused on what Elizabeth was like, what she would do. I was wrong to hold Beta to that standard. I probably shouldn't even be doing it to myself. I'll try to do better.
Aha. Been a while since this thing popped up.
So much of who I am is because of Rost. Even now, he's still teaching me. And he'd probably scold me for taking so long to learn the lesson.
True. Alright, where the hell is Kotallo? Damn it, wasn't he in there? Oh, here he is.
Aloy, are you well?
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
Ah, I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a brother late in life. It was deeply uncomfortable for him.
Did he ever get over it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that.
I mean, I would have won.
You nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best.
Nah, Kotallo can't die. My boy Kotallo
You
can't
ready
die.
to put all your
Kotallo and
training to
Aaron
test?
can't die. The others,
I am
I
to
don't
enough.
care.
I am
I'm
always
sure
ready.
Alva's not gonna die. She's too new. That's not how this game works.
I bet
It's not a
people
Game
are
of
curious
Thrones
about that new
story.
arm of yours.
None more than our Quen ally, I assure you. She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out how it works. I gave her the data I used to build the thing, hoping that would satisfy her curiosity instead.
Good luck with that. I should go get ready.
I await your orders.
We'll go back down to Beta first, then Alva side quest. Probably do it. Probably do it to it, you know? Get all the way there. Alright, let's talk to Beta.
Hey, I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
I am. Is there something you wanted to talk about?
Alva's joined us. Have you two had a chance to talk?
She told me she's not allowed to access a lot of the data her people have. Similar to the restrictions I had in my training interface. I told her that if we succeed at Gemini, then once we return, I'll help her search for more ways to help her family. Even though Gaia will fix the biosphere, it'll take time for farmlands to fully recover. So, I want to help speed things up.
How so?
Bioengineering of more resilient plant strains, novel crop production methods, equipment upgrades. Something that might help in the short term.
I'm sure she'll appreciate it. So when you talk to the others, are you calling them over the focus?
No, they'll come down here to visit. Like Erend. He's funny. But loud. I wish I could show him the media portal and the data channel. I think he would like the sports hollows. There was one where two people would criticize each other before wrestling to see who was stronger. It was
WWE
and violent, but I think Erend would enjoy it.
Yeah,
Probably.
you're right. I bet he would.
Why is this new?
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Her plan almost failed. If I hadn't stumbled upon a focus as a kid, things would have been a lot different. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were before Ted Faro purged.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my perimeter...
To have all that knowledge.
A little.
That was exactly the same. There was nothing new
You
there.
said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
Let this one play out.
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
Did the Zeniths tell you any details? Something that might narrow it down?
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age too. So how goes studying up on the merge?
Guy and I have added a function that will display a holographic interface to visualize the data stream from Hephaestus. It should make expunging its malicious code a little more efficient.
That's great. Whatever we can do to cut down the merge time is going to increase our chance of success.
Good work. I'll continue to search for other ways to speed up the process. But whenever you're ready, I am too.
She's on the team, finally. It'd be funny if doing more missions in between this part and when you actually go, actually decrease the time.
I gotta go.
I'm sure that's not how the missions work.
Be safe.
But imagine if you just powered through main mission and then you just did every side mission of the game right here, and then Beta was like, oh, we captured Hephaestus. Just skip the mission.
Definitely not getting in.
Oh, wait. Almost blindly followed the quest marker. Damn it, there's nothing new in there.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones Gaia and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Is everything all right? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons.
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very, succinct combat advice from Kotalo. You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
What kind of advice?
He, told me to run.
For now. We'll even the odds soon enough. Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel. It's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night. Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah,
And trying to kill everybody.
Part of me's curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the old ones. Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Are they in India?
So, where in San
Where
Francisco
would they
is
be?
this facility?
Like, they must have monsoons,
That's the
long
thing.
rain.
The data doesn't say where, exactly, but one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
Alright. Yeah, we'll go there before we do the main mission.
Make sure you talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
I really didn't expect there to be a
May
side
your
mission.
path lead to truth.
Full figure.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
You're here, Nick? Thank you. Well, I'm gonna BRB real quick. Not because of you. I was gonna feed the big man. But not right now.
I'm catching snowflakes on my lashes.
Take some pictures. Never mind, Nick. I can't BRB. Have to wait. Nah. Zeus laid down on top of Kira, though, for the first time, like ever. And she's not freaking out. So we might finally have puppies that are getting along. Oh, why? What? Oh. So calm down, Nick.
Alva said one of the diviners here might know where the Leviathan research facility is. Better let her know I'm here. Hey, Alva? I'm in Landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Really, it's cold
Aloy.
here.
I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in Landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous? Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Very well. The facility's just south of here, along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden. Come on, let's go.
What? Alright. Alright, I will feed the puppers. I just won't feed them in the crate since Kira's taking it over for a minute. 1 second, Nick. I'm actually going to BRB screen this. But I won't mute my mic so that you can hear me. You think I should give him his cough med? He's not coughing right now. I feel like not. Sorry. No pumpkin puree. Oh. I think it'll happen more often. Yeah, he moves already costs 6 turns, yeah. I mean, honestly, it'd be nicer if they just not in the fridge. That's right, you know you get fed in here. Your mom What? Yeah, that's true. I didn't give him the pumpkin puree this time, since I didn't put his medicine in. Yeah, he threw up today, but I'm just saving it for when I use the medicine, since I want to just use the one can instead of open the second one. Because of what? The medicine? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, sure. Strawberry, obviously. I haven't tried raspberry, so I want to tell you. Pretty good. Second best after strawberry. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff, though. Sorry, Nick, I'm just getting some yogurt. Streamer died? How did the streamer die? Stream didn't even die. Wait, am I recording? Yes, I am. Thank God. Holy shit. I'm back, Nick. Don't worry. I prefer the streamer mod check also. Is that saying I died? My din is some yogurt today. It's fine because on Wednesday I'm sure I'll have something totally shit. I'll just get fast food after a training session with the puppers. Oh, thank God, yeah. I honestly wish it was hot here instead of cold. It's been like in Jersey, it's just fluctuating. Like
Diviner back there.
we were wearing t-shirts. It was like almost 80 for like a couple of days. Next week, my pipes froze. The pipes in my apartment froze.
Has every right to be. But
Wait, is that a
what I've seen?
Unknown campfire? Where the hell is that one?
Since the greenhouse.
It's not even on the map.
It's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are
Yeah, whatever. I can get it later.
truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it.
Wednesday's like the worst day. Hump day.
That should be the facility ahead.
Humpo dio. Humpo dio. Dia. Humpo dia.
We need to find a way in.
$75 year-round. Probably somewhere south, but in the mountains. Like to have a consistent temperature, or like an island, but then that comes with a ton of other problems. Wait, where am I going? Yeah, island life comes with a ton of other problems, so... Like, no island is really self-sufficient anymore. They all, like, require food and water infusions from mainland and stuff like that due to how much tourism is on every island and stuff.
Aloy, why is the ground shaking?
That's not good, whatever it is. We'll have to take it out if we want to find that data.
Apex? No, just the Slither Fangs. Slither Fangs are weak to fire, ice, and plasma. Come on. You know what I want, Slitherfang. Oh no. Get away from me. No, 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 no. I I don't care what you do to me. Just don't knock that farther away. Get that out of here. No, no, no. Where's it going?
Pain subsiding.
Oh, whatever. Wow, that was frozen for almost no time whatsoever. No. Oh, fuck. No, no, no. Boom. Oh, no, no, no. Where is the last one? Yeah, I'm gonna. I just need to pick this up. What? Oh, he really got me there. Where's like his tail? Oh, what was that? Is that purge water or was that? I don't know what that was.
Down it goes.
You can build your own island, Pangea.
No, oh wait.
Okay.
It might have collapsed when that slither thing came in.
Oh wait, these were. Oh, I can pick this up. That's super cool, to be honest. Not that I need it. I didn't realize that knocks shit off, but I want the earth grinders anyway. So now we need to find a way in to this research facility. It was purge water. I can see my stat, my drenched almost stat. Yeah. Waiting for her to say something. Probably in this building. Is that even part of it? No, it's not part of it. I imagine it'd be by where this thing came out. Where was that? I like when they're around. They keep throwing me ammo, but I never see it. They're like, "Oh, here's some arrows and stuff." Nah, I didn't see it. Thank you, though. Look at this. Look how much faster this is. Just pick everything up. Honestly, if they gave you a setting that was like, if you're near something, it automatically gets sucked into your inventory, that'd be awesome. Like in, like in what am I thinking of? Kingdom Hearts. The magnet ability. Have you ever heard of that game, Nick? Kingdom Hearts? It's a big series. Where the hell do I go to get in here? What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to search the ruins for the data. Greenshine cluster. Hold on a second. Trash ass game with a toxic community. How would I get in there? I don't think swimming around it is the way to go. Oh, look at this. Could be in here.
A lot of sand. Not a lot of...
Alright, so I do have to get in somewhere, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I I don't think I'll be able to follow you there.
Can't crouch. Here's another thing.
That's no good. Can't use the polecaster on that. Here.
After you.
You can follow me in here, but you can follow me in the last place. Find that pretty goddamn hard to believe.
At least the water's not freezing.
You love it though. You love the game, don't even lie.
I always try to imagine what it must have been like back when the old ones were here.
Starving Fire and Blood. Yeah, my mom read that a while ago.
Come on, let's check the upper floors. There, the console.
Must have been what Neric found.
I'd probably end up reading it. I really don't want to buy it though. Like, I refuse to support him. Wait, where's the console? Over there. I refuse to support him in anything other than finishing the goddamn series. That's another reason why I was very turned off to Elden Ring, especially when it was first announced. Like, don't work on other stuff. Just work on the thing that made you famous.
There's some kind of log.
Delete the database. But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omurama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world-class?
Yeah, that's true.
Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Yes, ma'am.
That was her. The ancestor, Eileen Sasaki. Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this? Selfish, ruthless, immoral? And yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding. Which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
And to their corporate headquarters. There.
Well, Dorn was the only unconquerable
Shouldn't take us long to get
kingdom.
To the tower.
Lead on.
So they're cowardly because they just hid in the sand to avoid the dragons. But also dragons don't do well in the desert heat. They do better in the cold since they're internal heat.
Predecessor to Leviathan, a system that manipulated floods to bring life to a barren desert.
Yeah, Aegon tried for a really long time. That's part of the main book series already. They talk about it. He eventually just reached a neutrality and gave them like a principality. That's why they have a prince in Dorne.
Now I wonder how much of it is
The entrance is blocked. Gonna have to find another way in.
The soldiers built a path
2 p.m. on Saturday for that movie?
Might be able to cross over from there.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
Katsuragi's everywhere. He's probably in here though, to be honest. Let me see, hold on. If I go to like a normal... Yeah, he's watching me. I don't know if he's paying attention with the sound on though. I hate calling people out like that when they're lurking, but... But yeah, 2 p.m. Saturday sounds good. You gotta watch Jim Carrey's last acting role of all time, you know? I do like that his mentality on it is I've done enough. Like that, at least that, like it's not like some stupid reason, like he's done enough. He has other creative outlets. Like he's done what he can acting. But I mean, everyone can be enticed
We'll have to
out.
climb higher to get into the tower.
He said he's seriously considering it. it's not, you know, it's not a guarantee. If someone hands him like an amazing script tomorrow, and I mean, you never know. After a few years, he might get bored, you know, and decide to. He's done like a soft retirement before, and he came out of it. So there is a chance that it's not really his last role. And I actually do find it highly unlikely that it's his last role. Come on. I find it highly unlikely it's his very last role, because I mean, like, he's still pretty young for the Hollywood game, and everyone can always be enticed out of retirement. Like, I mean, what's his face?
Okay,
My
Alva?
Cousin Vinny. What the hell is this? Joe Pesci was retired for years, and he came out of retirement for that Martin Scorsese Netflix only movie that I never saw because it was like 4 hours long or something.
Glinthawk. Great.
Did it see us?
I don't think so, but we'll have to be careful.
But I don't think he's really done. I think that he will probably come back for something good.
Well, that beam looks promising.
But the way that it happened, of course, is I just said he got a note from them. Wait, who are you talking? What are you talking about, Nick?
This is a lot higher up than I thought.
Glinthawks. Well, we have the element of surprise.
Or we could sneak by and, you know, not fall off the tower.
Can I override these things or no? I'm not actually sure if I can. Oh, I can. I wonder if I can actually hurt this guy when Aegon and Dorne made peace. He got a note from... Wait, Aegon got a note from Dorne, or Dorne got a note from Aegon? Oh, alright, whatever. Just let it be overridden then, I don't need to fight it. Although now that I attacked it, it might be like, oh no, I'm gonna get you.
Up this way.
But yeah, I don't think Jim Carrey's really done. I think that he'll probably take years off, unless someone does hand him an amazing script, which, I mean, could happen at any point. People write roles for him all the time. And I feel like he really did a good job on Sonic, and he actually liked it.
We're really high off the ground.
Alva, I'm gonna need you to stop
You can do it, Alva,
being
okay?
annoying.
Just don't look down.
Right. Of course.
There's the tower.
Super
Should
easy.
be able to cross over. We are going to
Aloy!
have to jump. I'm okay.
I don't think, how is she gonna follow me? I'm assuming I glide over this.
Should be able to make it to the other side. Made it. Okay, Alva, your turn.
Right. Yeah. Aloy, can you watch me and make sure I do this right?
Come on, Alva, you can do it. It's okay.
Please don't break.
Why don't you run?
Alva!
I'm okay.
Oh, I thought I was gonna have to pull her up.
Wow. That would have been a long way to fall.
Better make sure Alva makes it across before I take a look. You sure you're okay?
I did.
The
I
door's
made it
locked.
sure. I
You
made sure.
You're okay?
Oh god, it's in this fucking thing.
No, I'm fine. Let's keep going.
New data point useless. All right, from Brad Hale to IT security. What good is a passcode reminder if it doesn't tell me what the passcode is? The next time I'm trying to set up the conference room for a board meeting and I get locked out because I can't remember the stupid passcode, Fingersley pointed at you. That's not how passwords work, but okay. You want an unhelpful, useless passcode reminder? Fine. @Bay founding date, month, and year. There. Happy now, you IT security morons? Founding date, month, and year.
This says the code is the month and year the company was founded.
Passcode reminder reset from IT security. Mr. Hale, IT security would like to emphasize again that entering your private passcode in the passcode reminder field does not meet digital security standards. As such, your password has been reset. Again, please choose an appropriate reminder in the future.
According to the legacy, it was October 2023.
Thank God she knows that. 10/2023. 10/2023.
Got it. Door should be unlocked now.
Aegon read upon the Iron Throne, and men say that when he rose, his hand was bleeding so hard he clenched it. He burned the letter and departed immediately on Balerian's back for Dragonstone. When he returned the next morning, he agreed to the peace and signed a treaty to that effect. I wonder if they knew of a way to kill dragons.
Data on Leviathan isn't here.
Oh.
Cost reduction strategy. We're talking about people's lives here. I did as you asked on Omuramba, but this is worse.
Relax, Eileen. I've spoken with risk management. They're confident that the chance of another incident is within acceptable parameters. We're moving ahead with Leviathan.
You know, Dad, shortcuts have a way of catching up with you. Within acceptable parameters or not.
Well, one day in the distant future when you're in charge, you can run things how you want. But until then, how about you let me worry about that?
Guess Eileen and her father didn't always get along. But it seems like covering
What
up
theater?
Omuramba wasn't her idea.
Doesn't matter. She still had a part in it.
What theater is it? Lapu.
Well, let's keep going. Her office must be higher up.
We'll see how long the movie is. I don't know how long I want to leave Zeus alone. Well, he has Kira, but I also don't want to leave Kira alone.
Dead end.
For a million years.
There's a ladder in that shaft, but it's blocked.
Theater by the Hibachi
Pull the rubble out
place.
from the other shaft.
I'll look up how long the movie is and stuff, and we'll decide. Excuse me. Oh, this was climbable once upon a time.
Let's see where this leads.
You go on ahead. I'll look for a way up that has a lesser chance of falling to my death.
Okay.
Two hours and 2 minutes. Yeah, we'll see.
Hey, Alva?
Yes?
There's something I don't get. You said Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so what happened?
I'm not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost or forbidden. Or maybe we were wrong about that too.
Yeah, we can just discuss it afterward. But it's a strong maybe. Leaning toward no. I mean, overall, Hibachi doesn't really take that long as you're seated right away, but I don't know. We'll discuss it. What is happening?
Are you doing okay, Aloy?
That slow-mo was weird.
Yeah, it's just a long way up.
Oh, do I have to? Did I have to climb there? No. I could have just jumped that, I'm sure, and avoided this right here, whatever this is. Where am I? Oh. This is probably the biggest climb in the game. No, there was something I needed to do. Hold on, wait. I can't have seen that from that low. Can I jump to it? Oh, I can. Thank God. That was a risk. Why did I jump that way? Clearly pointed the other way.
Higher.
Let's see if I gotta pull anything down.
How about you, Alva? Any luck finding a way up?
Not yet.
I just went a nice short way. Nice.
Whew. Well, that's done with.
Hopefully there was nothing over there I had to get. It's just fog. Just a bunch of smoke in here. Okay.
I'm back at the shafts. If I blow up that fire gleam, the elevator might fall and open up a path for Alva. Hey, Alva? Step
Oh, I
away
got to
from
take the
shaft.
cool, fast way.
Okay.
Well, it's probably faster for Alva, but...
You'll see in a second.
Whoa! Oh, I can reach the ladder now. Be right up, Aloy.
Looks like there's another floor above. Might be Eileen's office.
Okay, I'll meet you up there.
So I can jump back, or I can go all the way up. Does all the way up do anything? Not really.
All right, Alva's on the way.
I like how there are fires, bonfires here. People made this climb at some point way in the distant past or something. Unlock the door. Enter code. Oh. Sculpture, construction drone, prototype device, award statue. What am I doing? Why am I lost? That is a long fall. It says to be in here. Oh god, what was it? Wait, do I have to do 2023 again?
Well, the code from downstairs doesn't work. Maybe I should take a look at those artifacts.
I did. Construction Joan, abstract metal, prototype device, commemorative trophy. Oh god, I need Alva up here and she's broken. Damn it. What if I do this? You'll be lurking, alright, I'll see you soon, Lapu.
Made it!
Another locked door. Need to figure out the passcode.
These artifacts. I think these were Eileen's. It's every diviner's dream to discover even one of the ancestors' artifacts.
And maybe they'll help with the door.
How?
Oh, that must be the Larson McCory Award. The legacy says Eileen won it when she was 40 for her work on Leviathan.
Interesting. This looks like some kind of prototype.
For water purification. Must be the H2 flow.
What?
Imagine H2 flow. Their early inventions had strange names.
It's art, I think.
Could it be? Yes, I think this was commissioned in honor of the company's 25th anniversary. That must be the Dragonfly 6. Ape used it in most of their construction projects. The Dragonfly 6 was their most successful model.
Huh. How old was Eileen when she won this award?
40.
40?
What was this thing again?
The H2 flow.
All the numbers you mentioned.
42.
I wonder if they make up the passcode.
20.
What did you say this was for?
25.6.
The company's
4.
20. Yeah, it's worth a try.
402 25.6. 402 256.
That didn't do anything.
Shit.
I thought that would have worked. Did we overlook something?
Not quite right.
Shit.
You said Eileen was how old when she won this?
40.
What was the name of this thing?
The H2 Flow.
You said this was commissioned for something?
The company's 25th anniversary. Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
What was this for again?
The company's 25th anniversary. Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
Could try my focus, see what it picks up. What was this called again?
The Dragonfly 6.
So 402625. 402625.
That did it.
Changing the
You can
pedestal
almost see the whole
position.
city from up here.
Corner office. Impressive view. It must have been Eileen's.
Let's see if the data on Leviathan is here.
It's so foggy.
Well, it's official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on. Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth. But I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying just to save face. It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
She overthrew her father, took over the company, so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omuramba's failure.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe, but not a monster either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
And now you know the truth.
As for the data...
All right, Nick.
Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
Is something wrong?
I think I'll stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay. I'll see you there. Well, after climbing all the way up, why not glide down?
Wait, you're going to what?
Just thinking about it.
Oh wait, hold on. Got all the hologram data points. Missing 3 quest data points. I missed a side quest data point somewhere. 2 of them, I guess. World data points scattered all over. Scanned glyphs all over. RCC. Which I really would love to hear more about. Maybe I'll probably just find these online though, like where all the data points are. Not go around and collect them, but just read them. It is cool to just glide down from these places. Like I could just land there, but I already climbed that. I think. Did I already climb this? I must have. Unless I have to climb it later. But whatever. Wait, no, that's not where I wanted to go. Shit. Yeah, well, whatever. There's a fire in here. I can just teleport to that fire, maybe, actually, to be honest. Right, so if I went here... Like, could I do it? I have to walk in. I could probably walk in and fast travel up the floors if I really wanted to glide down. Gotta go all the way back to base. Huh.
Whoever replaced parchment for this deserves a good.
Why is Aaron dead?
Back again, I see.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Kotallo.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked. Turns out it really is.
I should get going.
Gonna make sure my gear is ready to go.
Where's Alva? She's one more door over, yeah. Oh, no, this is Kotallo. Wait, where the hell's
Need to
Alva?
talk before heading out?
If you so wish.
Anything new going on I should know about?
The Quen has been more insistent than usual, asking about the visions at the Grove. Her pursuit of knowledge is relentless. The Ten would have a hard time fighting her off.
Just think of her like one of your chaplains.
Yes. Only more persistent.
I have to...
We walk the warrior's path.
Kotallo, you badass. Where is she? There she is.
Aloy. Aloy. I'm glad you're here. I wanted to give you this.
It's gonna be a bunch of crap.
Get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alva. I'll put it to good use. Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged, and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
I gotta head out. I'll let you know when it's time to leave for Gemini.
I doubt there's anything with Beta. I doubt there's anything to talk to Beta about. I'm not gonna go down there. Oh, I got this. This one's a survivor. Not legendary, so who cares? Am I right? Am I right? Alright, let's just go talk to Gaia. There's no way that there's more beta. Wait, does this go down? It does. Does this one go down? I'll just look real quick. I don't want to. But maybe I did give her more time now or something? I don't know.
Hey, Beta.
Hi.
Oh,
I gotta
nothing.
go.
All right.
Oh, she's nice to me now. Good, our talk worked. Now she shows me the respect that I deserve as her superior clone. Who even knows? I think she's older somehow. Well, she would be older because they would have made her right when they sent that signal, probably. So she's probably Elizabeth Sobek, like 20 or so years ahead of me. I don't know.
Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
I get to talk to her again. Alright, let me see. Let's do this one.
The missing subordinate functions.
Artemis, Eleuther, and acculturating Apollo and disseminating. Unfortunately, all archived.
Ted. Guess he got what he does.
Yes, impulsive tendency.
All three of the missing functions were. Do you still need...
Restoring their empowering my... Unfortunately, as we now know they are in attaining them in the short.
I guess our best shot at recovering them, but we'll need Hephaestus and a...
Correct.
So, about Beta. I never really saw the difference between us until now. She's been through so much. Completely alone.
You have both endured many hardships. Different in almost every respect, yet equally remarkable. I like to think of you as two miracles, born of Elizabeth Sobek.
Three, then. Let's not forget about you, Gaia. How's all of us settling in?
As soon as she arrived, Alva was eager to study the data in the archive. A particular file soon caught her attention. Information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living spaces neat and orderly. I informed her that once I am empowered with the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to design such a machine.
I'm sure she'll like that. When I set out to find a way to bring you back, I never thought we'd be here, like this. Among friends.
They have all come a long way with their improvised educations. Varl has suggested that one day we might extend this model to more tribal inhabitants, once the biosphere has been stabilized.
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. As long as you're the one running the lessons. So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your alpha.
Which is why I got Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance.
Correct. While you were gone. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the... The second core is for Hephaestus.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
Because the work will be split between you and Beta, it will take approximately 4.5 hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each... The energy surge should mask our activity.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths.
I knew most of that, so.
Gaia?
Her presence is interwoven with my We exchanged greetings. It was the first of many listening to her story.
Your friend?
Yes. Though I am glad she made it home.
She was okay with that. Thanks, Gaia. So what will happen to this place while we're at Gemini?
All systems within this facility will continue to operate. As Minerva will no longer be masking this location, the facility will be exposed to detection. Though without my presence, it is unlikely to attract attention.
Let's hope so.
Unless they're looking for something new to pop up that never existed. Ooh.
So I, found Thebes. What do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to guide future humans. Given the tribal nature of new humans, and his ability to use Omega clearance on the terraforming system, I imagine he would have convinced one or more tribes to worship him as their patriarchal deity.
Okay. Yep, glad that didn't happen.
As far as we know.
Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebes, there was one other underground facility that was sealed before the Pharaoh Plague reached it. Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to live out their lives. Do you know what happened to it?
Elysium was designed to provide life support for 100 years. My data indicates the facility went offline well before then.
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection to the facility was abruptly severed.
Oh,
okay, people.
We're gonna do that next.
It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
We'll watch this. Just getting the cauldrons is tough. They're each doing it alone. I mean, Aloy does it alone, and they're all supposed to be like of this world, right? So they should be badass enough to do it. But that's foreshadowing. It's definitely flight. Definitely let you fly. It's gotta be. This is right. It's right by the Desert Clan. If I get attacked, I have done so much for this damn Desert Clan. If I get fucking attacked, man. The Desert Clan, the Sky Clan, and the Lowlands Clan should all just be here defending.
Connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Erend, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia?
4.5 hours.
Let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
It'd be so funny if this is a mini game.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime. Activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected in narrative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
Engaging autonomous defenses. Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready.
Here they come.
Oh.
They're onto us.
What is it? What is it? Behemoth and Ravager. Alright. What the fuck is I using the Behemoth? Yeah, I know. Oh no. Oh.
Stay back.
Aloy! Help!
Get back. Over here, you.
And explode. Or not. I can't. It won't let me out.
Oh, it's really angry.
Right away from Beta.
Yeah, I'm trying, buddy. I got a fucking behemoth on me.
Stay back.
What the hell is this thing weak to? Oh wait. Oh.
Aloy! Help!
Over here, you. Here's ammo. Use an acid attack. Aloy, need a hand over here.
I'm trying, Varl, alright?
Right away from Beta.
That's the plan, buddy.
Stay back.
Is the Ravager not dead yet?
Over here, you.
That's all of them for now.
Pursue Hephaestus into the cauldron. What?
You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled. Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here.
I doubt I can use the Ravager cannon, but whatever. Alright, let's pick up some of these. Ah, that one makes me stop, huh? Oh my god. That means I have to fight this shit alone? That's not good.
Okay, I gotta chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
I'm about to face some kind of big ass machines.
Hephaestus. I'll find another way over.
Yeah, I made it.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Yeah, he's building a machine right now. Positive. Here, 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 Festus. I was using the wrong ones, huh? Or I was catching that, actually. Let's just put this back to full.
It's some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
I went the wrong way around this whole thing. I'm not picking up any of these since I can't restock. And I'm probably gonna come back this way.
Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Well, that doesn't sound good.
I can't get that way though. There's an energy shield.
Ride on the rail. Go over the shield.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate enough, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay,
There should be a mode you can override. Maybe
Thanks.
Oh, blow this thing up. Oh, he hit me with that. Oh my god. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Go old school on ya. I could like snuck around. What does this do? This just sneaks me around. Oh, I could just snuck around instead of fighting them, I guess. Whatever. This turned out to be a cooler mission than I thought it was going to be honest. Already.
Oh, great. The machine's on the way.
Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas? I'll see what I can do.
Oh, here we go. I don't mind getting that part, so. What's that one weak to? That one's weak to ice, right? I didn't want to blow that up. Thank you. Piece of crap. I'm obviously going to have to fight whatever big ass machine it's making too. Yeah, give me that sack webbing. A more? Apex Claw Strider? What are you weak to, man? Electric? Oh no! Oh, what? How am I missing that? Ooh, I thought I had that. Okay, I thought I got that, but whatever. Ooh, like anticipate. This thing has dodged more arrows for me than any other machine in history. Great.
You got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt the Festus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
What is this? Oh, it's tail. I have traps and stuff, but when would I be able to set traps? I guess I should use them.
Sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
Well, I'm definitely not coming back to this chamber, so I'll just pick that up. Oh, come on. That wasn't too bad. Anything to make?
Energy containment failed.
Great. Festus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy, more machines keep coming. Please tell me you're getting close.
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out.
Aloy, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right. Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity. I think we can do this, Aloy.
How the hell would I do this? Why can I not activate that?
Able to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Yeah, if I could get up there, but I can't. Because it won't fucking let me. Oh, wow. It's going the wrong way. Alright. Oh my god. Let's go to the back, you know? Oh, I gotta go to the right? Maybe? A long leg.
Just a little longer. Alright. I need to drive Hephaestus out of here.
There should be another node to override.
Got it.
Oh, no. Gotta be kidding me. I wanted the high ground, but whatever. No, stop doing that. Oh, is that gonna crush me and kill me? Oh my god. What's this thing's weakness? Electricity. Come on, I want to override you. Override one of them. Weak to purge water. Well, I don't have that no more, so let's just do this.
Signal scrambled.
Yeah, but does that matter? Where the hell's the other thing? Oh, here he is. Where are you, Leaplash? Come on. Yeah, jump down. There he is. Defend me! He ran away. Yeah, thank you. Take this fucker down. Okay, or attack me. Isn't there one more? Don't follow me. You're gonna stop being my friend soon. And it followed me. I wish I could extend that. He's gonna lock me out again, though. I kind of want to kill this thing before he locks me out. Wait, can I? What if I just stand here? Can I override him again right away? Alright, good. Welcome back, Nick. I didn't see when you did that.
Oh, here we go again.
That doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Was it? Okay. That's right, take it out. Oh, I can jump while I'm aiming already. I don't know what that did. It turned to green for a second. Is there more coming? Oh, do I have to kill this thing? I probably have to kill this thing. Yeah, fuck. I can't believe I had to kill the one. I hate that about it. It should just count as a killed machine when I override it.
Okay. Festus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back extraction chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
Machine Hephaestus was building. It must have finished it.
It's powerful, whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine.
No. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's my job.
Okay. Be safe.
I don't know what I just built. Oh my god, what is that? It's a slaughter spine.
Get it first.
That's not good.
I think it's charging up.
Is it Apex? No, just slaughter spine, freeze, and purge water. I don't have anything purge water. So you're getting frozen. Yeah, sure.
Much better.
Where is this?
I got plasma on me. It's gonna explode any second.
No. Yep. Wow. I guess they expect this to be like one of the first times you're in the slaughter spine. It's weak too, but I have to do purge water first, I guess.
It's done. You did it! There should be one more node to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
Yeah, where is it? Where's the node? No. Oh, here it is. Alright, Hephaestus. Get back where you belong.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the move.
How the shit do I do that, though? How do I head back? This way.
Because of
Directly
you,
behind me. This way? Yeah.
I'm glad you came along. And you, Varl.
I mean, we clearly are using more energy than anything else
Right back at you, Aloy.
because of that, so they're gonna know we're here. As far as Zenith's got us. I'm calling it right now. They definitely have us. And I'm not gonna be able to stop them from taking whatever the hell is here. Now if they come in force... Oh.
Is this easy?
Aloy, the bypass is done.
The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. Now we better get started with the merge. It's all set up.
Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
Please. .5 hours later.
To complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
Yeah, sure, I just picked that right up. She's just following her same hand movements. She's not actually looking at what she's doing. 4.5 hours later. Please, come on. No Far Zenith. No Far Zenith. No Far Zenith. No Far Zenith. Let me build badass robots. Even if I can't design them myself.
Aloy, look.
It's a Sunwing. No. No, they're both smiling. Yep.
Well, hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
He's gonna stand up. Come on, you know he's gonna stand up.
Ooh!
Get behind me.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Yeah, we're having fun, right?
No! Oh.
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
I can't even see her.
Well, that's an interesting twist. I have Gaia and Hephaestus, or what? What happened here? What just happened?
Beta.
Yo, is Varl dead?
Varl.
It's the most emotion that she's shown in 2 whole games. Like, she's normally just disgruntled. Oh no! So Tildy saved me. No! Don't make loud noises, bottle cap.
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast? Okay.
Well, Varl's dead then, right? If he's not in here healing, he's dead. Now I'm gonna have like an hour and a half of cutscenes probably. All right, all the new interlude, all that remains. Better be some fucking data points here, huh? Oh, what's in here?
What is all this for?
I took that big hit, but I still got all my full health, huh? What the shit? Here's...
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain.
Woman reading a letter. Woman reading music from the same guy. No. No, from two different people. Interesting. The same woman? It is. From two different people? Johannes Vermeer, Han van Meergen. Gerard de Lierzon. Jeremiah lamenting the destruction of Jerusalem. Rembrandt's son Titus in a monk's habit. Oh shit.
My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later.
Why do you keep the forgery?
I've always enjoyed studying the two side by side. Both painters capture light, color, and perspective. But what makes one a masterpiece and the other simply an imitation?
The forgery looks... sharper?
Good eye. The details are crisp. The contrast bold. It tells us more, and yet we feel less.
What's in the letter?
Who can say? What does the painting tell you?
She's... concerned? Whatever's written in the letter troubles her. A burden she can't put down.
Fascinating.
Why go through so much effort to make a fake masterpiece?
The forger initially painted under his own name, but found little success. His work was considered unremarkable. But when he took on the guise of Vermeer, suddenly it was celebrated as extraordinary.
But it was a lie, and he knew it.
Sometimes we struggle to glean what is real and imagined, even within ourselves. The irony of these two is that Vermeer died in obscurity. He had no idea his work would become some of the most precious, most copied, most preserved pieces in all history.
Wow, that's a ton of examining. Each piece is gonna be like that?
Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's... sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn.
Who's this?
And why can't Selene and Endymion be together?
Selene
this
took
is
a vow
Endymion.
of chastity, promising to never take a lover. So when she fell in love with Endymion, she could only visit him at night while he slept.
But then wouldn't she be breaking that vow?
Think of it as a forbidden love. Though circumstance keeps them apart, still they find a way to come together, however briefly.
Aren't Selene and Endymion cold?
Perhaps we should move on to another piece. Shall we move on? This is Rembrandt painting Jeremiah, a man in mourning.
Mourning what?
His home. The ancient city of Jerusalem. He foresaw its impending doom, but could do nothing to prevent it. So instead, he saved its treasures from destruction, just as I saved these works. You could say we're kindred spirits.
About Jeremiah. If he knew his home would be destroyed, why didn't he save the people? Why save those relics?
He tried, but no one would listen to his warning, so he saved what he could.
But how did he know?
He was a prophet. He saw an army invade and destroy the city in a vision.
So it's more like he calculated which side would win a battle.
What matters is that he was right in the end. If not for him, all those wonders would have been lost forever. At least this way, some part of his world survived. You know what I like the most about this piece? Even though he's the sole survivor, his home in ruins, left with only the remnants of his world. The light keeps the shadows at bay.
There's still hope.
Precisely. Take as long as you like.
No, I'm done. I don't really care about art. This one is Rembrandt's son Titus.
A portrait of the painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels.
Works of art such as these can often cause us to look inwards at our own lives. I'm sorry about your friend. Had I been able to intervene, I would have. But the risk of losing you as well was too great.
Everything went by in a blur. I couldn't get to him.
You know, long before holograms and focus recordings, people relied on art to memorialize their loved ones. Because of works like this painting, their lives are immortalized. Rembrandt had 4 children by his wife. All but Titus died shortly after she gave birth to them. She passed not long after
Old
that.
times.
Titus became the only family Rembrandt had.
Which is why he painted him this way.
Indeed. Then tragedy struck again. Disease claimed Titus at 26. It's almost as if Rembrandt painted the future, closing in on him. Rembrandt actually painted several portraits of Titus, but this one has always been my favorite. It's honest.
What do you mean?
In others, Titus was portrayed in brighter, livelier states, but here, Rembrandt allows himself to express his true feelings. Sorrow, fear, hope, love. Laid bare on canvas for all time. I see this one resonates deeply with you.
I've examined them all the same amount. And a huge one. The Night Watch. Oh, even I know this one, I think.
Rembrandt's The Night Watch.
Another
by
Rembrandt.
far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world.
The militia. They look disorganized.
Where others painted such scenes in a stiff and stationary manner, Rembrandt chose to show them in action, preparing to march. He wanted them to feel alive. You can almost hear the commotion.
Who's the girl in the painting?
She's a strange one, isn't she? Bathed in
Right,
light, though
in the
no
center
one is
there,
paying
right over my
attention
right
to
shoulder.
her. Many believe she's a symbol of the militia. A physical manifestation of their spirit, if you will.
But she's not real?
What's real in a painting? She's meant to represent the militia's virtue and victory. But I like to think they underestimate her. She looks as if she's seen something. What does she know? What secrets
Rembrandt,
does
is
she
he German? What the hell is Rembrandt?
There's so much detail to take in, isn't there?
Austrian, maybe? I guess Tilda's Austrian? I think Rembrandt's Austrian, I have no idea. I guess I should stop guessing, huh? Ship on the high seas caught by a squall, William van der Velde.
The Gust. By Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing into the unknown. I guess you're familiar with that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it.
Where is the ship going?
To a faraway land, most likely. My ancestors used ships like these to explore the world, sometimes at great cost.
What were they looking for?
Anything of value. They were traders willing to face unknown dangers to make their fortunes. But no matter how far they went, they always turned their sails home.
I don't think that's how imperialism works, but okay.
Van de Velde only painted ships?
It was his specialty. Following in the footsteps of his father, Willem the Elder. The two had quite a journey of their own, taking them all the way to the court of a foreign kingdom.
Did they ever come home?
No, but eventually their lives worked it. Take your time.
How am I not done? How is there more art? Oh, wait. Frenzy. Literally. Let's go right to left, I guess.
She's pulling out her own hair. Out of madness? Out of grief? It's hard to watch her suffer. I should move on. A lot of weight on his shoulders. I have a feeling. I should move on.
Stunning, isn't it? Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age.
Is it stunning?
This is Van Vianen's leaded ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
Oh, I guess that's cool.
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Van Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
A memorial.
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
If this ewer was a memorial, how did you end up with it?
She was
As the
rich.
Pharaoh swarm closed in, my homeland's greatest museum gave it to me, along with many other works, in the hope that I could preserve them. A masterpiece like this was too important to lose to history. I even considered bringing it with me off-world to ensure its safety.
Why didn't you?
I took a calculated risk. This vault seemed more secure than the unknowns of space. Besides, I thought someday I might return. A long life, after all, has its advantages. Now, lo and behold, here I am. Exquisite, isn't it?
Alright. Cool. Not a single data point. All this stuff is just whatever, I guess, to her. Oh, I thought this whole door would swing open. Oh, cuts it. I'm sure we have like a ton of dialogue now. Let's hope it doesn't take like an hour.
There you are. Feeling better?
She has her
Where did you
shield
find
up.
this? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
I can't believe she just answered those questions. I figured she was gonna say like, no, breakfast first. Breakfast first.
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
Yet she lived with them for 1,000 years.
Into space with them. And live with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. 1,000 years at my back, and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down.
What is the loud banging? There's probably like some group of people fighting a machine.
There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Yeah. Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Here it is.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
How did Ted Faro not, though, right?
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Faro's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were. Certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed.
How did Ted Farrow not get on this thing? He was the richest being on Earth.
The others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again. But this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be, but her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because
By herself, 35
you want
hours.
her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
So this channel you shared with Beta...
Everything's gonna have multiple levels.
None
Everything.
of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
I guess it doesn't really matter what order I do this in. Let's do Zenith's
Beta
plan.
told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth. the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
I really wish I was just storming their base with tons of slaughter spines and thunderjaws and stormbirds. But no, we can't do that.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
Bless you.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zenith?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside. So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life, not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling. First Varl, now Hekarro and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Every command is this, right? Like, how is she controlling? So Tilda probably sacrificed herself because Aloy survives, obviously.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Sylens' army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Sylens' only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakth. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Sylens to the table.
Not if. When. Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
This is where the metal flower was.
We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
I knew it. I knew. Oh, data point. Wait, is this Sterling Malekith's Esit Enigma? Data corrupted all makes the next big thing. A much ballyhooed acquisition from an art historian turned technologist, no less, bleeding edge science and great narrative to boot. The approach was called YCITT after young Christ in the temple, well known for mere forgery by creating perfect holographic scans of individual layers of painting and comparing them to a vast library of artistic works. It was able to identify fakes with an unprecedented level of accuracy. But it was clear to Sterling executives that the program's ability to match the identity patterns had broad applications outside of the art world. As a tool for security, counter-surveillance, or digital authentication, it could prove just as revolutionary as it had in its intended role, which is why they were willing to sign a 9-figure agreement for blasting news of the deal to every outlet in tech media. 2 years later, the project collapsed in a chaotic jumble of lawsuits, recriminations, and accusations of sabotage. So what went wrong, who was responsible, and most importantly, what happened to the underlying technology, which by all accounts was far more powerful than the vaporware label applied by disgraced executives data corrupted. That's cool. Ancient mod box, there's the metal flower I already opened. It's probably much easier to get to here. Retrospective Rotterdam. Data corrupted. Cyber attack by far-right anti-migrant group Purity Action Europe. Reversed key instructions to the city's new storm surge barriers, running them fully open during a massive extratropical cyclone. The resulting flood cascaded to the city in a matter of minutes, effectively wiping it from the face of the earth. I was one of the lucky ones, recalled survivor Tilda Vandermeer, who was 8 at the time of the attack. My family was wealthy. We had a watertight vault for some of our most precious belongings. My father locked me inside when he went to look for my mother. So I waited there in silence as the waters rose, praying every moment that my parents would return. They never did. As horrible as it sounds, Tilda was lucky indeed. In addition to her parents, the flood killed more than 100,000 people, including approximately 40,000 climate refugees from data corrupted. Alright. Got some Tilda news. Alright, and my quest says return to base, my notebook character bio. There are 3 more character bios. We'll read them. And that's probably going to do it for me. Let's see. Tilda Vandermeer, Zenith Defector. Born in Rotterdam during the 21st century, Tilda barely survived a terrorist attack that unleashed a devastating flood on the city, killing thousands, including her parents. As a lonely orphan at a boarding school, she developed a fascination with classical painting, in particular the works of Dutch masters. Dutch, right? Early in her career, she combined the love of art with her genius in computer engineering, creating a program capable of detecting art forgeries with unparalleled accuracy. Eventually, she expanded this technology into a suite of security and counterintelligence applications, turning it into a means of collecting highly valuable information. Within a few years, she transformed herself into a top data broker, trading secrets for billions, all while retaining her anonymity. During this time, she met her and befriended Elizabeth Sobek. Later, Far Zenith, the futuristic consortium comprised of the world's wealthiest elites, sought out her expertise and welcomed her into their ranks. In 2065, with the Pharaoh Plague well on its way to extinguishing life on Earth, Tilda joined the other Zeniths aboard the Odyssey, escaping the doomed planet for life among the stars. Gerard. Little is known about Gerard, leader of the Far Zenith faction that returned to Earth after the destruction of their colony in the Sirius system. During the 21st century, he was undoubtedly one of the world's richest and most powerful men with arrogance to match. He cares nothing for the tribal denizens of Earth and is more than willing to wipe them out to achieve his goals. And then Eric. Eric is the primary enforcer of the Far Zenith faction that returned to Earth after the destruction of their colony in the Sirius system. During the 21st century, he must have been rich and powerful, and his demeanor suggests a military past. Cruel and sadistic, he enjoys inflicting pain, and he is armed with a powerful suite of weapons to help with that goal. Okay, and I didn't get like a legendary out of Tilda or anything. God. Yeah, there. So now this is Tilda's mansion. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to fly down to this campfire. This was like an infinity pool or something, probably.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. They don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
Horus energy cells, Aloy. All FAS Bore 7 Horus combat platforms, including MP cells, as part of their arsenal, acquiring the deploying one shouldn't be difficult, and we'll get into that in a moment. Vigorous use activation, barring extraordinary circumstances such as interference from Hades, as you experienced last year. All Horus munitions are inert, deactivated by Minerva's decryption regime during the 21st and 22nd century. Turn to these EMPs operational, you'll have to skirt those efforts. I have devised a way to do so without causing unwanted repercussions, a bespoke code signal that should enable all and only such devices in their vicinity. I've transferred to your focus. All you have to do now is send it out. Zero Dawn Communications Relay should do the trick. I believe you refer to them as Tallnecks. I have chosen one for you that is centrally located, now marked on your HUD. Yeah, okay, the one that I couldn't get to for the entire fucking game. Simply override it as you would normally, and my signal will automatically transmit. Every EMP on every Horus within a 500-kilometer radius should come online. On to acquisition and deployment. Horus units manufactured EMPs in their fabrication bays and subsequently load them onto their multi-purpose appendages, or tentacles if you like. Because the cells are designed to be detachable, enabling them to be fired or thrown at enemy forces, their fittings should be quite light. The only way to attain them will be through the air, but it sounds like you already have that covered. When you reach one, it should come loose with a hearty yank. Rust or corrosion notwithstanding, there's no need to prime the cell, as they are designed to trigger on impact. Once you have one, all you need to do is drop it in the target area. I'm sure Regala and her minions will enjoy the experience. All the best, Tilda. Let's quick save. Let's teleport like the Dickens. She marked it on my map. No, she didn't. Let's fast travel this campfire like the Dickens. And let's manual save. I'm like beyond the time of even completionist time. Probably because I've walked way too many places and stuff. Or people are just better than me at the game. But before I go to the base, that's gonna do it.
Snow's melting on my clothes.
Shorter stream today, but what are you gonna do? Tomorrow I think tomorrow I'm streaming with Vince some Lego Star Wars Skywalker collection. So look forward to that. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all next time, Friday, in this game, probably.